sorry. Knife. Camera. Action. This was left by my mailbox behind my garbage pails. I put the garbage pails out today, and I came back from someplace, and this was just there. It was just there, and it's like UPS left it, and I'm like, why UPS? You're usually the best. Which driver? Blue baffles. I found a cool store that was like a halal supermarket. And this is only half the flavors they had of Goya. Guaquitos vanilla wafers, mango wafers, pineapple wafers, or dulce leche wafers. All right, so let's see. This are for the Dekoni blues. This is the foam they use for the Dekoni blues. The Dekoni box, obviously. Put those there on the keyboard, which has to get changed out. 2 more of the gel series. These should be their premier fucking line, like pad, because I have a pair of these. Let me show you. I'm just gonna whip these out. I really need to figure out if I can get these onto more things than just the one. So here are they're for Bear Dynamics, and they're fabric front, and then pleather sides, and then pleather insides, but they have a gel, so like a cooling gel. And they're so like dense and nice. And I actually have them flipped around, and they're on my Tim socks, like permanently. So I said, send me some more pairs of those. So now I have 2 more pairs of those. By the way, this was $2 for this Kai-Gurk Earl Grey tea. We'll see if it sucks. We've got more nipple stickers. Pasta loves nipple stickers. They're called nipple stickers, right? I think that's what they are. Anything else in here? Well, we don't burn this. We throw that away, we burn this. Cattle climbing that. Apparently, Dekoni makes a black Omega headphone stand, and it's just made out of wood. And I didn't even know Dekoni made a headphone stand, did you? No, you didn't. I must be tired. I could hear how I'm speaking. I'm speaking like a tired person. Dekoni audio, burned into the side. Wood, black. Those are barely straight. See, those feet are designed so if it's sitting perfectly flat like that, that's great. Unfortunately, it's like that. It's a little weird, but it's still doing its job. Do I have a headphone? How could I not have a headphone to test on the stand? Oh, I got stands on. I got a headphone. In fact, there's one that isn't on a stand. Yoink. It's on a non-functional lava lamp. Anyway, the Bathys. Oh yeah. It's actually perfect. That's pretty perfect. I would be concerned with wires. If you had wires here, big connectors, it would get janked, but that's really nice. Hope it's not more than $25. All right, back to chocolate milk and Keeb sluts. Hashtag Keeb sluts. Hashtag Keeb sluts. Fridge Man was here. Zeos, this is not an unboxing. This is part of that stupid video you're making about their fridge failure series. And at first he said you're out of Freon, and I'm like, fuck, that means another leak popped up and you fixed the condenser coil last time a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And that's the problem again. And it's like, well, how are you gonna deal with this? And like, wait a second, then I went back to doing taxes shit, and fuck LibreOffice for not having its goddamn autosave feature on. Like, why isn't that on? It was like, and then I put it on, it's like 10 minutes. I'm like, 2 minutes, you motherfucker. Stop fucking around, LibreOffice. OpenOffice, LibreOffice. I actually like the way LibreOffice functions a little better than OpenOffice, although I can't figure out spreadsheets. Anyway, back to this. Turns out everything up here is fine. It's not leaking Freon. It had Freon. The compressor itself works. Everything works. The problem is the fan that takes because the way a refrigerator works, those of you who don't know, is there's a freezer section and a fridge section. Usually the freezer's on top. Zeos, why do they put freezers on top of a refrigerator? Shouldn't you have the part that you're gonna use the most on the top, like this? Well, when they're cheap, like I grew up with cheap fridges, the freezer's on top because literally all the unit does is make the freezer really cold. And then if you want the refrigerator cold, or like a little cold, it just opens a little valve or fan. It's like, okay, you're cold enough. So all the refrigerator really is these two parts, the part that makes the cold and the freezer. And the freezer in this works perfectly fine. The problem is getting the freezer air here. So we're currently showing 49, I'm like 40 on there, and the refrigerator's 70. So there's no cold air coming up to make this section cold, because it's more expensive to put the cold on the bottom and then force it the fuck up. If you have it on the top, it just opens a little thing and it's like down. So it's making ice. I could hear it making ice. So this, and guess what? Guess he called people. I'm like, why does he keep going on the phone? Because he knew a part needed to be ordered, and he's calling, and it's like, oh, they don't make this part. Oh, they don't make this part. Oh, they don't make this part. Oh, we might have one at the end of May. It is currently April fucking 3rd. April 3. End of May is 2 months. Now, I'm willing to wait because I'm a patient motherfucker. I could live out of a mini fridge for 2 months. I don't want to, but I will. But he also has to still get it. So I'm giving him a week to find the part. If he finds the part in a week, he orders it, fine. If he says if he can't find the part in a week, he's calling me, then I'm going to start looking for the part. Because this is like keeping a vintage fucking Studebaker running. But it's still better than the alternative of spending as much as an actual vintage Studebaker. Actually, those are probably way cheaper than I looked it up, and to get like this size Thermador, like the same brand, so it matches all the other appliances, $11,000. And I probably wouldn't spend 11, but oh my fucking God. I'm not gonna spend $1,500 on a shitty Kenmore that sticks out 3 inches. Like, my friend's like, just do that. And I'm like, no. I will get this to work. They're too simple a fucking device. Make cold, move cold. If that fan isn't available, if we can't get it, Dan the IT man and I are gonna have a fun time. We're gonna yank this fridge out. I'm gonna pull a fan out and go, is the motor broken? Is the controller broken? Dan, put your oscilloscope on the motor controller. It'll have it try to make cold air go. And though the cold air is not going, is it gonna start a fire? I didn't ask the dude if it's gonna start a fire. This is a fan that's not currently running. I think most of these appliances, like if something fails, it just doesn't. But the reason like it wasn't blowing so much, because the freezer was good. Freezer was golden. Freezer was solid. It was like, nah, I need to make it cold. I'm gonna do that. Don't need to do that. So the compressor shut off. It was good. As far as it was concerned, the fridge itself is not controlled by the compressor. The fridge itself is controlled only by that fucking fan. I swear to God, I will makeshift the shit out of that. In fact, I could just get a goddamn hole saw. I can fix this fridge right now. You know why? I've got those 120 millimeter Noctua fans. I'll pull these drawers out. I'll drill a fucking hole straight into my freezer, which he says the coils that cooler on top, so you can't do that. Well, he didn't say that, but he said that's where the coils are, so I probably wouldn't want to do that anyway. But if I can get air from there up, I'll do it. Just like it's warm up here. Blow. Also, so $95 fee to assess, and that gets absorbed into the repair costs if you decide to hire him, which I haven't yet, because he still just did his assessment. He did all this work for 2.5 hours. So I had him look at this, because this fucker vibrates and shakes like a fucking beast, because these parts fell out of it. In case you don't know, you're watching me on a live stream. These things just fell out of the front. So I told him about this, and he's like, can you put it on spin so I could hear, see what it's doing? So I put it on spin, I hit go, and it didn't start spinning yet. And he shoves his hand in there, and then he goes, gunk, and the concrete block that is the counterweight fell down. And he's like, please stop. So now he'll be here tomorrow for this. So fridge is a drama, and this was an inconvenience. Like I had to run it on basically gentle spin. That's why the tape is over the start button, to remind me to put it on gentle spin. But now I can't put it on any spins. Let's take the clothing out of it. Hope I didn't need any of these. Thank God my clothes are basically washed. Because, oh, fuck. Like, there's one thing about not having a fridge and having a backup fridge. If you don't have a washing machine, what am I gonna go to a fucking laundromat and go to Dan's house and clean my knickers? Like, I don't want to do it. So it's gonna be re-wearing clothes until that's repaired. He says he could be here in the next 2 days though. And he says that's a 2-person job, not me. It's him and a friend, who his friend's mother came into town. First time he's seeing his mother in 10 years. So I'm like, I'm fine with that. And that was an honest statement. That wasn't like someone making excuses. So yeah, that's doing its thing. So
change the blade on the unboxing knife.
it's a good idea. Let's change the blade on the unboxing knife. It's been a while. In fact, let's make this an unboxing.
This is a reminder. Change the blade on the unboxing knife.
Because this is just a... meet your new razor. Ooh, I got a new razor. Oh shit, they're pushing for it. They give you a free one, the Dollar Shave Club handle. Thank God, because Dollar Shave Club is my bro. And this is the razor I've always had. And in fact, I've had like 7 of them. So they give you a brand new razor, very grippy, holy shit. It's like a demonic sex toy. I don't know if I like that eject thing being so easy. I mean, I guess they're both really easy. But I don't want to accidentally eject the blade while shaving. It should have some sort of lockout. Oh, it's doing it. Wait. Does it take the same blades? So meet your new razor. Diamond grip heavyweight handle. Actually, I think they just made the handles lighter on the old ones. I don't mind this handle. Like, I've been using this forever for shaving. Now that I actually shaved most of my beard off, I actually going to use it, which is why I let this package come through. Look at that guy. This handle connects differently. Don't push the button while attaching the blades. Click. With your old Forex exclusive handle blade won't fit your new... Your old 4X and exclusive handles and blades won't fit your new club series. Then what the fuck's the point? What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, they literally... Okay. So they're completely ending this razor and the blades. And they're starting a new thing, either because it's cheaper or... Smooth shaving, rissage listed. So okay, we just push that in. And then there you go. So now I have a brand new razor. So luckily for me, I have got so many blades saved up for this fuck. See, that's what they're doing. They know people are like me. They're like, I've got 300 blades. So I was letting the next package come just to make sure I stayed alive with fucking Dollar Shave Club. And now they're like, well, now you can't get the handle anymore. So you won't be able to get the blades anymore. Doesn't matter. I could take this one and the 2 others handles I have, and I could use them for the next 12 years without buying anything new, because when I don't shave a lot. But now this is the new hotness. So fuck yeah, I'll use this. My balls are gonna be so fucking shiny you're gonna be able to see your reflection in them. I was gonna say mom, but I don't want in case my mother watches this. But that would've been a great like fucking zinger. So yeah, no. An interesting little packaging they have. It's got like protective covers on it. I don't want to eject it. Imagine when you ejected it, destroyed the blade, so you couldn't reuse the blade. That would be annoying. I've got a much bigger pad here than the old one, and the little wear away paper. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I understand it from a business aspect. Like you got to force people to upgrade sometimes. That's why I would make KPH 30s, and then I would eventually make KPH 40s. So, any cats I'm gonna hit in the face? They're both in the chair in there. Hi, boys. You enjoying the sunroom? Good. It's sunny. They should enjoy the sunroom. Where the fuck is this camera pointing? Were you guys even seeing any of that? Sorry if you weren't seeing any of that. Here's the new razor blade. Razor and blade. And the old razor blade. It's much longer. It's at least, it's like 3/8 of an inch longer. And I like the fact that it's all plastic up there. It's nice.